Registrations for MxHacks 2022 are open. Go to MxHacks.com to create a team, invite your team members, and decide if you want to join us in person or remotely. But choose carefully, because if you join in one of our offices, you get to meet other developers, learn from experts, and receive some nice swag. Things you won't get if you join remotely. Whatever you choose quickly, because there's limited space at the physical locations. For more details, go to MendixHacks.com. If you've ever changed jobs or email addresses, you're probably familiar with the merging your old Mendix account into your new one. To make this as easy as possible, we're constantly streamlining the process. In our most recent update, not only will your community points and badges be merged, your Academy events and certifications will also be transferred over to your new account. This should help you get your new profile up and running in no time. Be on the lookout for a future update that will include the progress of your learning paths. A great way to make your native app easier to use is adding autofocus. This automatically opens the keyboard so a user can start typing as soon as a page is loaded, saving them that precious time and attention. You can now enable the autofocus property on text box and text area widgets. When set true, the input field automatically receives the focus and triggers the keyboard to open. Just another thing to make a user's life easier. The quality of documentation can have a tremendous impact on developer productivity. That is why we spend a lot of time keeping documentation up to date. Lately, we noticed that developers have some difficulty finding information about mobile topics. So we looked at how we currently present mobile documentation and decided things need to change. Meet the new structure of documentation about mobile. We moved all mobile documents to the Studio Pro Guide section, which means no more switching between guide and how-tos. And we organized them around a typical mobile development lifecycle. And this is where you come in. Let us know in the comments or in Slack what you think of the new structure and what other content you want to see about mobile. Application performance monitoring is vital for running mission-critical apps. Next to our out-of-the-box monitoring and Datadog integration, we now have released an integration with AppDynamics. You can enter your AppDynamics configuration in the Environment Details pane in the Developer Portal to get started. Environment metrics from the runtime and the database will be sent to AppDynamics after entering the configuration details. Optionally, app metrics such as request handler metrics and microflow metrics can be sent to AppDynamics as well. You can find more information on how to configure the AppDynamics agent in the documentation if you search for Monitoring with APM. And to round up the updates for this release, all applications in the Mendix Cloud are now protected out of the box with AWS Web Application Firewall. The firewall protects against common attacks, such as SQL injection and cross-site scripting. Mendix will continue to update the firewall based on continued learnings and OWASP recommendations to protect your apps, because security comes first. And that brings us to the end of this release video. For a full list of features, improvements, and fixes, check out the release blog on mendix.com/blog or read the release notes on docs.mendix.com. Download Studio Pro 9.15 at marketplace.mendix.com to use all these new features right now. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Either way, we'll know if you want to see more. I'm Jan de Vries, your low-code host, and I'll see you in the next video.